ears have heard and our eyes have seen, and I know we'll be blessed by you. Seen a lot of people blessed by you, Jehovah.
Okay, you got this. You got it.
Our family moved to Zambia in August of 2013, and at that time, obviously my wife was included there, but we had two daughters, Charlotte and Reese. And since coming, we now have a son that was born here. And outside of our family, it's been really fun to see, you know, the girls grow up, having a son now, but also the development of Push to Rock in these short 3 years. When we first came to Zambia, we weren't so sure what life and ministry would look like. And we figured, you know, after some time of getting to know people, that would become clear. And, you know, we started with simple things like handing out soccer balls at our back door, and it's grown into a rec center, an office, daily soccer activities, after-school programs. We have a men's soccer team in the league here, and it's just continues to grow like that. We're working on a sports complex. We have a disc golf course, and it's just really exciting to be a part of. A couple things that we thought were, or that we knew that were really important in moving here was working to having a Zambian staff, sustaining this ministry with the Zambian staff, and also obviously the consistency of a biblical content. And so we've tried to be really intentional early on, getting Zambian people involved from the start. Elam was a full-time staff member, the first one, and then started with other volunteers getting involved who are now staff members. So that was really important from the start. And then the other thing is just bringing the Bible into everything we do, whether it's the soccer programs, the after-school program, and making sure that that's consistent with what we're doing as well.
You won't bless me, Lord. No one will bless me. If you won't help me, Lord, no one will.
Push Rock is helping this community, as in by allowing kids to come here, and kids get to learn a lot of things. They get to learn how to read, how to associate with other kids from different places, and also how kids can grow athletically and spiritually. Before Push Rock started, there was not an organization that could at least gather kids together, like they get to learn different stuff. No, so I think Push Rock is playing a very huge role in this community.
So we'll start with
what part of my body can you see? Everything?
Here, I'll take a photo, then you come look.
Initially, we didn't come here thinking that we would build a recreation center, but over time and through conversations we have with people within the community, they express an interest in having a space for kids to come, for adults to come, for adolescents to come, just to spend time together. In terms of our after-school program, it provides a space that we can say, come and be here. So we have currently a ping pong and a pool table, which is fun for kids, adolescents, adults, everyone. We have a library that we enjoy having kids borrow books from, and have had a lot of interest in that area. We do games, we do puzzles, we do reading, writing, just anything that can really offer kids an outlet to spend their afternoons. There's other places that kids and adults can be spending their time, but they know what Push Rock stands for, they know what the recreation stands for, they know what's allowed, what's not allowed, and they respect that. And so when kids are coming, they know it's a safe space to spend their time. And they could be spending it other places, but they're choosing to be there. We have a lot of ideas for how the recreation center can be eventually used, but right now we're hoping to have monthly evenings for adults to come and spend time together, husbands and wives, adolescents to come and spend time together, just a monthly thing that they can look forward to and be involved in. We're hopeful to involve the after-school program in like an individualized reading program, so each child has their own pamphlet that they can come and work on a worksheet each day, or read a story each day that's individualized to fit them specifically. Something else we're excited about is just using books to read, teaching kids to write their own stories, use their imagination, think outside of macho, which is something that hasn't always been offered to them simply because they haven't had resources to know what exists outside of macho.
When it comes to soccer program, we always meet every day with the boys, and on Wednesday we meet with the girls. And what we do there, before we do everything, we teach the Bible verse and ask them questions, and if they have questions, they ask.
You are the God who heals, and I believed in those words.
As a coach, I've really learned a lot, because when I came here, I didn't know how to be a coach. Then, because of Push the Rock, it has really helped me to be a strong coach, and I can manage on my own with the kids now.
No one will heal me. If you don't touch me, Lord, no one will touch me.
Right now we have books. Initially we started with donated books, so books that people wanted to get rid of. Then we put out the Amazon wish list and shared that with our community, and people were incredible and provided just an amazing amount of really good books.
Right now, we are currently organizing all the library books that we have by difficulty level so that we can have room for growth in the program. And we are trying to create a library-like atmosphere for the kids to read and check out books.
There's no other libraries in Matcha, not one. And so to know the staff is providing these kids an opportunity to come and take books out, they read to them. Eventually we hope it evolves into older kids reading to younger kids, older kids writing their own little stories that the younger kids can read and be encouraged by.
I've been working on our internship program and setting our interns up for success. So as interns apply and get accepted for Push the Rock Zambia, it's then looking into what they'll bring to the table at Push the Rock Zambia. It's looking into their skills and abilities, and from there setting them up for success in a way that will both utilize their skills but also impact the work done here. In 2016, we had the most interns we've had yet. There were 4 of us total. So I was here as a long-term intern for 6 months. And then we also had 3 other interns that came for the summer of 2016. So Brittany was a collegiate head coach in the States, and she came here to bring soccer knowledge and to join me in coaching our coaches and coaching our children. We had Kylie, and she worked with developing our after-school program and planning a 6-month curriculum for Fantastic Fridays, which is on Fridays we just take time away from soccer because that's what kids tend to do every day. And we unite kids, both boys and girls from all different age groups, and bring them together for fun games. And we have a spiritual curriculum that Kylie made. And then Hannah came as a photographer and videographer and did a lot of work in capturing what Push the Rock does here so that we can use those for the future website videos, and just to allow other people in the United States to understand what Push the Rock is doing here through a blog that she was doing. With interns, it's working with the kids and developing those relationships, but I think as an intern myself, one of the biggest things that has benefited both my time here and also what I've given to this organization is building the relationships with staff members and equipping them.
It has helped me in a way that I got to learn how to associate with others, how to stay humble, how to be kind, and how I can live spiritually, so to say.
Let us love one another. Hatuyandane. 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 Let us love one another. Hatuyandane. Hatuyandane. Let us love one another. Hatuyandane. Hatuyandane. Let us love one another. Hatuyandane. Hatuyandane. Let us love one another.